Good morning, this is Hiker Dude Dad, and this is my home, which I am leaving the comforts of to go visit Seneca Creek State Park in Burkittsville, Maryland. Legend has it that there's been some weird, unexplained phenomena happening there over the years. We're going to check it out. Let's go.
Welcome to Maryland.
All right, got some pumpkin spice coffee and oatmeal raisin, baby. Woohoo!
The Maryland 17 exit toward Brunswick, Burkittsville.
This is Burkittsville, formerly Blair. It's a small, quiet town in Maryland, much like a small, quiet town anywhere. There are an unusually high number of children laid to rest here, most of whom passed in the 1940s. No one in the town seems to recall anything usual around that time. Yet legend tells a different story, one whose evidence is all around us, etched in stone. Yeah, so this just seemed like a nice spooky place to start filming a Halloween video, but I'm going to head to Seneca Creek State Park and take a hike around there today. Let's go. So we're at a place right now called Fisherman's Rock. We're on Great Seneca Creek. One of the legends here revolves around a young child named Robin Weaver who went missing in 1888. When she returned 3 days later to her grandmother's porch, she talked about an old woman whose feet never touched the ground. Also, up the creek from here, gray mists have often been seen rising from the water. We're going to take a hike along the stream here and check things out. They went into the woods, prepared to find death. What they found was a desecration to humanity at the site which trappers have often referred to as Coffin Rock. On top of the rock formation, the story of the torture inflicted upon these brave men unfolded. Each was bound to the other. Each man's hands bound to the next man's feet, forming a solid structure out of the men. Blood at the edge of the hemp had indicated this act had been committed while each was alive and able-bodied enough to struggle. In the torso of each man, the intestines had been torn out crudely. On each man's sun-bleached face was inscribed indecipherable writing cut into their flesh with an eerie precision. The men, still entranced by the horror of what had happened, left the scene to find the sheriff and did not sketch the writing and did not remove the bodies from the rock. Upon return, vultures were seen at the rock, but upon inspection, the bodies had been moved by persons unknown. The search party claimed that the stench of death was still thick, and whomever took the bodies had done so in a matter of hours. That happened here at Coffin Rock. The hell, I've been walking south for 3 hours and we're right back at the same spot on the creek. Just to close out the legend from the cemetery, beginning on November 13th, 1940, 7 children from Burkittsville were abducted. On May 25th, 1941, a local hermit named Rustin Parr confessed to murdering the children on the supposed instructions of a witch. Perhaps one whose feet never touched the ground? So Parr murdered the children in his basement, killing them in pairs. He would kill one while having the other standing in a corner facing the wall. The police discovered the bodies of the missing children at Parr's house. Rustin Parr was tried, confessed his crimes at the behest of a mysterious woman, and was hanged on November 22nd, 1941. So the house was condemned and destroyed in 2003. It was basically falling apart, plus, you know, all the bad juju of these murders and such. It was condemned a few years after the bodies of 2 documentary filmmakers were found in the basement. They were killed in the same gruesome manner as the children. That happened 50 years after Rustin Parr was hanged. and exactly 25 years ago from right now. Well, I hope that I could go in to that basement and show you the place, but nearby I found another house, so we're gonna go and check that out too. And maybe it'll be like the same, you know.